Owners, users, and operators, thank you for choosing Skylift equipment for your application. User safety is our #1 priority, and this is best achieved by our joint efforts. As equipment users and operators, you make a major contribution to safety if you comply with OSHA, federal, state, ANSI, local, and company regulations. Read, understand, and follow the instructions and manuals provided with this equipment. Only allow trained operators, directed by informed and knowledgeable supervision, to operate the equipment. If any equipment documentation is not clear or inclusive, contact Skylift at 440-960-2100 or visit skyliftus.com. Skylift suggests all operators of this equipment be trained by a Skylift representative or attend an in-service training session. To schedule training with a Skylift representative, call our offices or visit skyliftus.com. This production provides equipment highlights. Contact Skylift for additional information or to set up a training session. Pre-startup. Check engine oil, coolant, hydraulic oil, and fuel levels. Inspect for leaks. Grease all fittings. Check critical fasteners such as keeper and rotation bolts. Check for obvious defects or damage to the equipment and verify no components are missing or loose. Set the engine throttle to idle. Preheat by turning key to the left. Start and run the engine to warm the fluids to operating temperature, especially in cooler temperatures. Traveling protocol. The selector should be set to drive. Keep the boom centered in stow. Tracks should be fully extended for normal travel. The only time tracks are retracted is to travel through a 36-inch opening or gate. Approach obstacles such as curbs and driveways head-on or square. Before unloading, bring ramps toward the center of the trailer. Warning: never unload the machine from a trailer or travel through a yard or job site with the tracks retracted. Warning: failure to comply with these warnings may result in severe equipment damage and/or personal injury. Always operate the equipment within the designated load ratings. Outriggers are to be used at all times during boom operation. Remote linkage. Follow the linking instructions on the remote. Twist the e-stop out. Press and hold the power button. 2 lights will appear. The right light is the power indication light. The left light is your link light. If it is red, you are not linked. There is most likely a switch in the wrong position. Toggle the switch into the proper position. The light will turn off. To slow down the hydraulic flow, toggle the switch to the left of the e-stop to the left. Each blink represents a 15% reduction in hydraulic flow. Toggle once to the right to resume back to normal. For added safety, use the remote unload and load the machine from the trailer. Boom operation. Move selector switch to the boom operation position. Remove both pole carriers and boom stow. Auger function. Make sure the selector switch is in auger position. Before using the auger, Operation Boom 2 must be retracted completely, or severe damage to the boom will occur. Raise boom to at least a 45-degree angle so the auger can easily clear auger release. Pull the cable and auger down. Do not extend until the auger strap is off the auger. When stowing the auger, make sure Boom 2 is fully retracted, then stow the auger. Can handler. Make sure pole guides are not fully open or closed, but in a neutral position. This will help to ensure there is not pressure in the cylinder. Turn off the machine and disconnect. Note: crack pressure in rear controls to relieve any back pressure. Place blue can handler on sheave head and line up the lower attachment point. Pin in place and then raise up to the second attachment point. Next, remove the bucket arm from the bucket. Then, unstrap the bucket. Attach the bucket arm to the sheave head. Line up the bucket arm with the bucket. Once lined up, slightly raise the bucket and slide the bucket into place and then pin. Next, slide the underslung jib into the can handler and then pin. Once attached, feed the winch line through the sheave head, making sure to use a blue roller. Extension jib. Raise the white jib sleeve into the top pinning position, then raise the cylinder and pin into the lower pinning position on the sheave head. Detach the removable sheave head from the jib. Then slide the jib into the sleeve and pin. Reattach the sheave head and pin. Insert blue rollers into both sheave heads. Place the main winch line over the rollers and secure. Finished, the main winch line should glide over the rollers and not be threaded through the main boom eyelets. Single and double bucket arms. A single bucket is attached at the bottom of the sheave head. Pin the top first and then the bottom. Line up the bucket and slide into place and pin. The double bucket arm gets attached at the top of the sheave head. Pin the top first and then the bottom. Slide the first bucket into place and then the second. Make sure to secure both buckets. This unit should be treated like all other line equipment. Be sure to follow all inspection and safety protocol your company has set in place for such equipment. Thank you for choosing Skylift.